Hello Ashes, it's Inquisitor. We're back doing some more Shuffle Bus Season 7 testing. We got a game against Monk. Looks like it's going to be a Hope Mirror. Alright, so on the other side, I'm assuming we're looking at probably Lightbringer, Shadow Spirit, Shadow Fox, maybe False Demon, possibly Owl. So, and of course Realm Walker, maybe Crystal Archer. Alright, so I think we're probably going to go with a 4-book, and because we have to respect the possibility of an owl on the other side, we're going to try and do like a Raptor, Recur Raptor, Play Raptor sort of thing. But we're just going to go with sort of the standby of the typical 4 books that we normally would start. It's going to be Butterfly Monk, False Demon, Fox Spirit, Shadow Spirit, and then Raptor Herder. And that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then recur and replay is 9 and 10. Let's go ahead and start. Alright, and I think we just lead off with a Shadow Spirit. And we are gonna have to meditate some, but we're not gonna do that right away because we don't know if Monk has budgeted illusion power dice for spin down effects, so we're just gonna pass the turn. Orchid Dove, okay. So Mill is going to be a bit of concern here. We don't really have any bypass. We're really reliant on swinging wide. This is reminding me that I probably do want to throw a Frostback Bear book back in this list. Just because, yeah, when you see a lot of Charm and Divine, there's a decent chance that bypass is going to get you some value. So I don't really like just summoning a Shadow Spirit into this. So I think we go ahead and put down a Fox Spirit book. And what do we need? We need we can pretty readily spend basic dice into that. We only really need 3 illusion for the turn. Alright, uses duplicate immediately. That is definitely a thing that you can do, is the whole Orchid Dove duplicate. Certainly an interesting approach. We're not really concerned about AoE on the other side, so I think just sort of setting up a wide swing here. Are we in danger of Owl if we go Raptor Herder? I don't think so, because it would be a Raptor Herder, play Owl, I play a book, summon Owl, yeah. So can pretty easily just do Raptor Herder. And is there any wall that we might be looking at? Sunshield Sentry is definitely a possibility, which would suck. You know, and we also do have the duplicate Swing with Raptor option if we want to. abundance. Okay. Kind of happy to see that. This is feeling like a fairly low impact start from the other side. Do we want to just get in there now? You know, I kind of want to greed this a little bit. So I think we can Fox Spirit, roll up a die, and then set up a nice wide swing with a Shadow Spirit, like double Shadow Spirit setup. Alright, so we do summon Shadow Spirit, they summon an owl, we then do a swing. I am kind of okay with the possibility of losing a Butterfly Monk book. Because that would just represent a whole lot of damage. And we have more Butterfly Monk books in the deck. They have abundance out, so we're likely to draw into it. So feeling the loss there would not be too bad. I think we just kind of want to push damage. Because there's a very real world where you know, Monk just doesn't want to take 2, 4, 6, 7, so the owl quite possibly ends up blocking. And I also like being able to roll down 2 dice. Okay. That's a draw. So now we duplicate. And then we are just going to swing wide. We'll leave the Shadow Fox back because we want to pounce on an owl. We will up Raptor's attack value, and then we're just going to basic out all these dice. We are not going to Void Pulse. So that represents 5 damage coming in. Alright, it figures. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Was looking for double down. All right, so we get an owl. We are gonna end up losing a void pulse here, but that's fine. So we bring out a false demon, ping off our herder. We can possibly get another group tactics in. Alright, so that'll be false demon, recur, replay, raptor, and then void pulse. I guess what's happening here? Are we looking at like a okay, Neil? That's kind of cool. So I think it's summon the false demon, ping off our herder. And then we're going to meditate up for power ceremonial. So we might have to jump the gun here and just crash in for a void pulse on a 3-eyed owl. Okay, that is what we wanted to see. So now we recur, replay a raptor. We are going to pounce on this exhausted monk, or this exhausted owl, as just kind of a pass here, happily draw some cards. Ooh. So, pretty happy with that draw. All right. So I think just play the Butterfly Monk book here. Seems very reasonable. And the other thing would be to attack the monk, which would then sort of break guard. But the other option here is pounce on the exhausted owl, which presents 3 damage, which Hope will just step in front of. Safeguard will take. So we can just delay this play. Having this monk book here is really handy. Alright, summons a dove. So we're looking at dove owl. So I think what might actually be better here is just crashing in right now, and then they'll get another dove, and then we ice trap the owl, save void pulse for later. This will be another 3 damage going in. And now we pounce on the owl here. So a top around Neil would be brutal, and we're just hoping that is not something that's going to happen. All right, pass his main. And we will just end turn. No, we're not going to discard anything. Yep. Now I'm not sure how we kind of break through this. We really need these Dream Fractures to show up. Or Nature's Wrath. So we're just gonna, I think, pass. Oh, we can take this opportunity to focus up the Fox Spirit book. Happy to do that. We will Ice Trap an Owl. We'll just end turn. Kind of hoping that they fire off this Abundance and we get into, we've got 2 Nature's Wraths and a Blood Chains still left. Or Dream Fractures would also be perfectly acceptable. This would actually be a fantastic turn to just, ready up a couple Dream Fractures. Alright, Spectral Assassin, that's kind of a neat play. It allows us to get a little damage pushed through. So we can side action and get the assassin up. Oh yeah, we also get to draw a card off the assassin. There we go, there's Dream Fracture. And then we will just attack for 2. We 100% want to draw cards. Do I have Nature's Wrath in this deck? Oh, they are both in the discard. That is unfortunate. Okay, so we can side action, Dream Fracture, main action roll the wolf down, and do some damage and start some burn going. This isn't so bad. We got top around Knelt, and we still managed to come up with 5 dice, with a way to spend 5 dice in a pretty meaningful way. Alright, so I think we can meditate up, ice trap these orchid doves when they come up, and then top around we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage coming in. And then we're just getting Knelt again. What's left in here? Another Blood Chains. Another Dream Fracture. We can just activate the False Demon. Alright, so yeah, False Demon activation, Ice Trap, Fire Archer. And we're going to get rid of this Shadowhound book. We actually don't even need the Ice Trap, we're just going to Frog Ping stuff. Oh, never mind. That ability is on the unit, so we can't do that. I think instead it's going to end up looking something like Frog Ping, Fox Spirit, Fire Archer. Another Dream Fracture, nice. Oh, and a blood chains. This is kind of huge. This blood changes actually changes a lot, because this will allow me to blood chains a unit. Then I can get a false demon for value. So blood chains, false demon, dream fracture, and then another unit. So blood chains, false demon, frog ping, swing 2. I think I'm okay with that, yeah. Didn't, yeah. Monk's saying didn't get the wrath yet. So I think I'm really only going to have like one meaningful opportunity to swing at top of round. Meditating up. That's an interesting med. I would expect to see some orchid doves coming in here. Trying to think of what is better than orchid dove in this position. Possibly readying up another Figures in the Fog. Yeah, sure, no problem. So, assuming we can, yeah, this is what I would probably expect. We're looking at dove dove. So ping a dove, blood chains another dove, false demon hits face for 2, top around, there are 2 blockers up. Okay. That is really handy. Oh, okay. Guess they were afraid of molten gold, maybe? So, blood chains looks really good now. I could have molten. Okay, so we blood chains a fox spirit and meditate, I think. So let's just see if we got this right. So blood chains fox spirit, meditate ready up a false demon, and then frog ping. Okay, we double exhaust the dove, frog ping the ready dove, and I think we'll get lethal top around. Alright, so actually, yeah, instead of doing it that way, we can just false demon 1, frog ping the other. So this way it's an empty board versus a double exhausted dove. We don't need this book. Eight, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Yeah, the topper 2 kneel was so hard. I got lucky that I was able to spend 5 dice with a full battlefield of exhausted units. The Dream Fractures came through, looked pretty good. I think I can still get there. Yeah, I can do another game. Well, actually, I really shouldn't. I have put off my schoolwork long enough, so I should be a responsible adult. So I think I'm going to call it here. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you tuning in. And, oh, thanks, Monk. Yeah, I like this deck too. um, all right, folks. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this, even though it is more hope on hope stuff. But you know, I like playing the new things, and I like playing swarmy, aggro swingy stuff. So I like what I like. In any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this commentary kind of insightful. It might help you up your game. Please like and comment on the video. I really do appreciate that kind of support. If you feel up to it, a subscription would be huge, and I will see you folks in the next one. Thanks a lot.